வணக்கம் நேயர்களே இன்னொரு Let's Talk episodeல உங்களை சந்திக்கிறதுல we are so thrilled and I'm Sumu Sathi. I will be the host for Let's Talk today. எங்க Let's Talk நிகழ்ச்சியில வந்து we talk about different and interesting topics. அதே மாதிரி இன்றைக்கும் ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான டாபிக்கோட நாங்கள் எங்களோட panel members-ஓட வந்திருக்கிறோம். So let me introduce you to my panel members. We have Vaishna Satyamurthy, who's a naturopathic doctor, and I have Niroja Arulanandan here from Canadian Tamil Alumni Association, and you're a board of director there. Is that right? Okay. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. And Vaishna, if you can just give a little bit of introduction about yourself to the viewers.
Okay, my name is Vaishna Satyamurthy. I'm a naturopathic doctor at Naturopathic Living, located in Markham. So I specialize in a general family practice of men's health, women's health, pediatrics using natural therapies. This includes acupuncture, botanical medicine, which involves herbs, as well as nutrition and lifestyle counseling. So my goal is to look at the root cause of why an individual is feeling the way they are and help their body come back into balance.
Thank you, Vaishna. And Niroja, can you Canadian Tamil Alumni Association பற்றி சொல்லுங்க?
Yes. Vanakkam. So Sumu சொன்ன மாதிரி இந்த Niroja Arulanathan and Canadian Tamil Alumni Association இல்ல நான் board of directors இருக்கேன். Canadian Tamil Alumni Association, we refer to it as CTAA. CTAA is a non-political, non-partisan, not-for-profit organization, and our core mandate is to provide professional development opportunities for our members, mentorship opportunities, as well as professional networking, which all three of those areas we consider to be very important for career growth and personal growth.
Thank you, Niroja. சரி நேயர்களே, எங்களுடைய Indian episode sponsor is Enhanced Beauty. Shobana is here from Enhanced Beauty. Thank you, Shobana, for sponsoring this episode, and we are so thrilled to have you here. And Shobana, you have a model there. You're going to be doing her makeup. So it is the before picture of the model, the real model right there. So நாங்க சியான் excited இருக்கோம் how this model is going to look after the 30 minutes, and so we'll keep we'll stay in touch with you in the middle of our discussions. Okay. Thank you. எங்கட டாபிக் இன்றைக்கு வந்து how much do you have to, or does maintaining yourself add to your success? அதாவது நீங்கள் உங்களை when you take care of yourself, does that add to your success in your life? என்றதை பற்றி தான் நாங்கள் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஒவ்வொரு டாப்பிக்கையும் நாங்கள் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண முதல் ஒரு கோட்டோட இந்த எபிசோட் தொடங்கும். எங்களுடைய முதல் கோட் வந்து வாழ்க்கையில் சாதனை படைத்தேன் என்பதை விட யாரையும் வேதனைப்படுத்தவில்லை என்பதே சிறந்தது. ஸோ அதை பற்றி என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னு சொல்லி நிரோஜா நீங்கள் சொல்லலாம் முதல்ல.
நன்றி சுமு. ஸோ சாதனைன்னு சொல்லிக்க அதோட டெஃபினிஷன், அதோட மீனிங் வந்து ஒவ்வொரு பேருக்கும் வித்தியாசமாக இருக்கும். பட் அதோட டெஃபினிஷனில் வந்து it's multifaceted. So I mean you're taking into consideration the personal relationships in your life, and that's a key component. And நீங்க சாதனை பற்றி சொல்லிக்க அதையும் consider பண்ணணும். So it's not just about your personal accomplishments, which are fantastic and great, but it's also about how you impact the lives of those around you.
Thank you. And Vaishna, what do you think about this quote?
I do agree with the quote. I believe that in order to gain the next steps of your life, whether personal or professional, there are individuals that come in and play a role in that. And for that, I think maintaining gratitude and acknowledging that there are many people that help you climb those steps are important in your life.
Yeah.
And then you repay the favor
to
other individuals.
Thank you, Vaishna. So இந்த கோட் சொல்ற மாதிரி வாழ்க்கையில் சாதனை படைத்தேன் என்பதை விட யாரையும் வேதனைப்படுத்தவில்லை என்பதை சிறந்தது என்றால் ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் எங்களோட லைஃப்ல வந்து சின்ன சின்ன சாதனைகளாக இருக்கலாம், அது டெய்லி லைஃப்ல இருக்கலாம், இல்லாட்டில் ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் கோல்ஸ் ஒரு லாங் டேர்ம் கோல்ஸ், எதுவுமே ஒரு சாதனையாக இருக்கலாம். அந்த டைம்ல வந்து when we achieve something, we should be stepping on others or people who have helped us, right? Like for example, you guys came here today, and this talk show is a sadhana for TET and for our community. We're discussing so many interesting topics and stuff like that. ஒரு நாளைக்கு நீங்கள் எனக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணிக்கலாம், let's go for coffee to Sumu to talk, and I should pick up your phone call, right? Not ignore you guys. So pretty much that's what it means in a simple way. So having said that, let's go to our topic. The topic is how far, like maintaining ourselves, does that add to success? And right? And Enhanced Beauty, this episode sponsored by Enhanced Beauty, and I know the makeup is being done by Shobana. That also kind of relates to she's that's kind of an outer perspective of it, like, taking care of yourself physically sort of thing. And I know you can talk about an internal way as well. So let's start with you. What do you think about that?
So I do think that you do have to take care of yourself, both internally and externally. And what you don't take care of internally does manifest externally. Right? So, for example, if you start to not watch what you eat, or you start to forget to exercise in 3 or 4 months, you may see that external expression of gaining a few pounds, feeling tired, feeling fatigued. And then often you do need to complement that. So, that being said, if you are going to work in the morning and you are working with people on a daily basis, you want to make sure that you present yourself in a manner that reflects on how you feel. So oftentimes how we take care of ourselves internally manifests externally. So you have to balance both your body's aspect of what it needs as well as your mind aspect of how it feels.
Okay, good. And Niroja, you're a board of director for the Canadian Tamil Alumni Association. There are very few females in board positions, right? So it's a huge thing. So tell us, sort of professional side, the way we maintain ourselves, does that add to success, maybe for women in our community? What do you think?
Kandipa, if you take the word luck, for example, what is luck? Essentially, it's opportunity, where opportunity meets preparation, right? And so you never know when those opportunities are going to come knocking on your door, and it's just about being prepared. When you go out into the workplace, you don't know, or even out to an event, you don't know who you're going to meet, and often when you meet people for the first time, that's your first impression.
First impression.
Absolutely.
Sure.
So what is the message that you want to translate about yourself? And I mean, research shows, I mean, your first impression is it's very powerful, and to change your first impression, you actually have to. Research shows that you have to interact with someone about 20 different times for them to actually change the initial first impression that they had about you.
Okay, so that's great. I'm going to talk from from a media industry perspective, where இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா சொன்னா நாங்கள் எல்லாரும் நாங்கள் ஹாலிவுட் பாலிவுட்டை பார்த்து சரி ஆசைப்படுறோம் நாங்கள் because of the glamour and the glitz and all that stuff and everything, right? But the women or the men there, they take care of themselves, right? Not saying that நாங்க வந்து we don't do it, but நாங்க வந்து இன்னும் அந்த like we don't put importance to that, so we always look at okay, why is எங்கட media வந்து அவளுக்கு இன்னும் எழும்பே இல்லை, or like why don't we watch it more as much as we watch there? So being an entertainment TV host and a producer, it's absolutely important that you pay attention to taking care of yourself, because that's what you have to be able to sell your product, right? So if you are representing your network or your organization or whatever it is, other than it's very important, so people kind of put you like think what is it that you're representing under, right? So that's why I always tell people that make sure that anything, right? Even a makeup artist, you can see Shobana's has her makeup on and she's dressed up, right? So anything that you need to be able to sell your product, kind of thing. So that's very important, and first impression, like you said, is very important. And anytime you're going to a business meeting, be in a professional attire, all sorts of things like that. So besides that, a little bit of idukku polam, the main thing, success வந்து different, ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கலாம். ஃபேமிலியில் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கலாம், மேரேஜில் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கலாம், ஒர்க்கில் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கலாம். What do you think about people who let go of themselves? Okay, அதாவது அவங்களை மெயின்டைன் பண்ணாமல் போகிறதால என்ன மாதிரியான விளைவுகள் வருதுண்டு, என்ன மாதிரியான டேமேஜஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் உண்டு? ஸோ சோஷியல் ஒர்க்கர் பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ்லேருந்து நான் சொல்லலாம், sometimes I speak to couples who've been married or in relationships for a couple of years, and they're saying it's not going well. What happened, or whatever it is. You look at the husband or the boyfriend or the wife or the girlfriend, they look totally different 2 years ago. They look different, maybe 30 pounds heavier, or like didn't eat properly or exercise properly. And then comes the whole affairs and the divorces and everything, right? So from a doctor's perspective, tell us like how important this internal stuff, right, to keep this chemistry between relationships and stuff is to go on, like, and to maintain yourself.
I think it is important to be honest with yourself. And I think when you are honest with yourself, it helps to maintain yourself to your true potential. So oftentimes when you do see someone starting to let go, there is an internal or root cause of why that is. Sometimes that may be not feeling as well, so depression. Sometimes that may be related to a personal loss, such as the loss of a loved one, right? So when someone loses themselves or like goes of a certain aspect, it's important to ask why, and then to be honest with that why. So oftentimes, you know, when you do look at those couples and someone has let go or someone hasn't been as responsive, more than the superficial, you know, I'm not wearing my makeup, he's not wearing his makeup, he doesn't dress up as well, she's not wearing her makeup, or she's put on weight. You have to look at the internal aspect of it and the root cause of it. So why is that occurring?
So I think I'd just like to, I think I'm going to agree with you guys, but also disagree with you, if that's okay. I just want to bring some awareness to the bias that's at the table right now. And so உங்களை பார்த்தோன்னே உங்களை பற்றி என்ன நினைக்கணும்? So what is it that your look is communicating to other people? So we might look at someone who is, you know, who looks disheveled, maybe they're not really combing their hair, and we'll think that, oh, you know, that person has marriage problems. There's a health issue that's going on. And that very well may be true, but it also may not be true as well. But again, what is your look communicating about yourself, and what is it that you want to communicate? So, you know, I mean, just at our table, we recognize the bias, and I may be biased when I make assumptions about people just based on how they look as well. So when you talk about maintaining yourself, that's something to keep in mind, because people will have biases and they will make assumptions.
Yeah, like another thing is, for example, I have seen this personally. Sometimes say, okay, firstly, I tell you the truth, I'm always done my hair and makeup most of the times. So even maybe I'm just running to the corner store or to Scarborough Town Center. Clothing store to I'm in my sweatpants or whatever. Okay, I get okay service. But next week, I'm all done. My hair's done, makeup done, everything's done, and then I'm walking in there. Sales girls run up to you. They're showing this and that because they think you'll be idhula vadiva irupinga, adula vadiva irupinga, indha shoe nalla irukum, andha shoe nalla irukum, right? And even the way people treat you, right? I know it's not nice to do that to people. You know, you shouldn't judge somebody based on the way they look. But I think it's already set up in here for the human mind. Like they look at you and okay, she takes care of herself. She will benefit it, and then she probably has money. She probably they're not really interested in talking to you and the madri, right? So why do people think that when okay, for example, even in an office, okay, big board meeting is happening, okay, woman who's in a nice pencil skirt, dressed up very nice, you know, Elizabeth Hurley look, okay, so very nice, and then a woman who doesn't really take care of herself, right? Why do men tend to more like listen to the woman that looks powerful and, you know, has everything going, and not to the woman? You know.
I think it depends on the individual and that's making that assumption. So sometimes if I am going to a meeting that I do know I'll be meeting with others, I will be a bit more sharp and polished because I do want to present myself in a certain manner. But if I'm going to Costco or sometimes even Scarborough Town Center and I don't want attention and I just want to get in and get out,
I don't know about that. I want attention all the time, so I'm always dressed up. Okay, Vaishna, but you can do that.
No, but sometimes if you it depends, I think, on the situation and on the outcome. So in that board meeting, if you are trying to convey or trying to market something or trying to present your project and get it across, you do have to stand for your brand, stand for what you're representing, stand for who you are. But if you are just running to the corner store or running to Costco or going to the gym and you want to, you know, accomplish your goal and that's what you want to get done and that's to get milk and come home or that's to do your cardio run and come home, then that's your goal for the day. So I think it also depends on the circumstance and situation.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll still have probably makeup on, so don't judge me. But Niroja, you tell me, what are your things about okay, so for example, say that you're going out, girls sort of right? We're single and there's gorgeous men out there. Sandra, why does a girl that looks hot gets picked up? And then the girl who's probably nicer inside, I'm not saying the girl who looks hot is not nice, but the one that's not dressed up properly doesn't get the number.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. and you know what, I'll admit it as well. Like we do absolutely, we maintain ourselves and we take care of ourselves. But on the same token, it's also for everybody else as well. And you know, how will everybody else perceive us? What is the reaction that we want to get. Maybe it is that you want to get phone numbers, or you know, maybe you want another reaction. But I completely, admittedly, will agree with you.
So same thing, it's like not only people, even cars, okay? If it's all dented and scratched up and not taken care of, nobody wants to look at it. And summer comes and all these nice cars rolling on the street, and like, you know, you're definitely looking at it. And driver, you already start judging, right? Yeah. Okay, so he's probably a big shot or makes money and all that stuff and everything. So I think the human mind is kind of already set up that, you know, the way that you look or maintain yourself sometimes adds to success. And I think, would you agree that majority of the time it adds to success? Like,
it is one aspect of success.
Okay, so tell me about that.
And so I think the strongest component to beauty or representing yourself is the attitude that you bring to the table and how you present yourself. So oftentimes you can meet that individual that is well put together, that has it all together. And the first 3 minutes of conversation, you know,
if they're stush and not
well, if they're rude or inconsiderate, then you know what, that hinders upon any type of presentation. I don't care how sharp their blazer is, how expensive their watch is, or what their shoes look like. That's what I walk away with, how they were treating me and how they represented themselves. So I think, yes, physical appearance is important, but there are other things that do come into play when you do meet people.
That's true, because okay, you know, your nails are done, your hair is done, makeup done, oh my god, blah blah blah, how do you have the time to do this, blah blah. And I always tell them, it's not about that, that's just an interest and a passion that I have. But other tavira, it's all about confidence, how you carry yourself, and like, you know, you're honest with when you have a conversation with somebody, right? Like you're meeting a sponsor who wants to sponsor the show, you're honest about timing and anadakum, yaar panel members vera poinam ningal topics patti kaikekla, I have to say, like, so all that stuff comes into play, and that I think adds to the beauty again. So it goes back to the inner beauty as well, when people actually tend to judge you based on how you look. But then after the few minutes of conversation, the outer beauty is like gone, right? Because you see the real beauty inside, and then it was a great discussion with Vaishna Satyamurthy here, naturopathic doctor, and Niroja Arul, Canadian Tamil Alumni Association. Welcome back, Nerhale. Shobana from Enhanced Beauty, thank you very much for sponsoring Let's Talk. Ungoda gorgeous model ungaloda irukra ningal she came without makeup mudalla, and then now you have completed the makeup. But before you go ahead and our makeup and hair explain பண்றதுக்கு முதல்ல எங்களோட டாபிக், அதாவது maintaining yourself, does that add to success? அதை பத்தி நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க ஒரு மேக்கப் ஆர்டிஸ்டா?
Maintaining yourself வந்து சரியான important. ஏனண்டா நாங்கள் முதல் யாரையும் மீட் பண்ணிக்கல, அவை ஜட்ஜ் பண்றது நாங்கள் அவையோட பழகையில். அப்போ முதல் நாங்கள் ஜட்ஜ் பண்ணுறது வந்து அவை எப்படி இருக்கணும், எப்படி ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கணும் என்று தான் நாங்கள் அதை வச்சு தான் நாங்கள் ஜட்ஜ் பண்ணுவோம். அப்படி என்றைக்குள்ள இப்போ நிறைய பேர், இப்போ வயசான ஆக்களே நிறைய பேர் அதில் நிறைய எஃபெக்ட் கொடுக்கணும்.
ஓகே.
ஸோ அப்படி என்றைக்குள்ள நீங்கள் அவை டைம் மட்டும் இல்லை, மணியும் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணினோம். ஆனால் அதோட மெயின் கோல் வந்து உங்களோட செல்ஃபை portray பண்றது, நல்ல ஒரு இமேஜ் கிரியேட் பண்றது.
Great. So I mean, we are so happy to hear that young people mattumilla, even like older people, they're maintaining themselves. That shows that you know, we are growing as a community and as a society, right? Thank you very much. So engalukku solla mudiyuma ungoda model enna colors neenga choose pannirukringa?
So our outfit la vandu aqua, silver and a little bit of hint of gold. Very tiny. So நான் வந்து gold highlighter யூஸ் பண்ணா நமக்கு too much gold போட்டா அந்தரமா இருக்கும். அதனால கொஞ்சம் aquam யூஸ் பண்ணா இந்த aqua போடாம இருக்கும் இல்லாத, but lips கொஞ்சம் cool down பண்ணினான். Blushum very light, cool color. This is just a typical party makeup. So hair பாத்தீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் பண்ணுங்க மெட்டபக்கம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா very simple side curls, just very easy to do. 15 minutes. Kanam seiradukku, length, hair length is important, but a very quick and easy makeup. Iva pathingenda varekla makeup illama vandava, very quick and easy, simple steps. நீங்களே செய்யலாம் ஒரு ஆள்கிட்ட போய் இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும் இல்லை பட் நீங்களே செய்யலாம் பட் இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் அ மோர் எக்ஸ்பர்ட் look you would go
so even face like how would you define like வந்து சொல்றானே if like do my hair and makeup and நீங்க அவன face shape வச்சு என்ன டிசைட் பண்ணுவீங்க எந்த ஹேர் ஸ்டைல் வந்து வைக்க ஷூஸ்
face shape ஜட்ஜ் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாம் அதே நேரம் அவைட்டக்கு என்ன பிடிக்கும் உங்களுக்கு என்ன பிடிக்காது சில பேருக்கு நீங்க அவையோட ஃபேஸ் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் வச்சு நீங்க செய்தாலும் அவைக்கு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபைடா இருக்காது மேபி அவை வேறு ஆக்களை பார்த்தோ இல்லை வேறு படங்களை பார்த்தோ அந்த லுக் அவையோட மைண்டில் இருக்கும் ஸோ நீங்கள் எப்போ மேக்கப் செய்யும் முதல் அவைட்டுக்கு ஒரு படத்தை காட்டுங்கோ இல்லாட்டி என்ன உங்களுக்கு பிடிக்காதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சால் நீங்கள் அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி செய்யலாம்
ஸோ இவன் ஃபேஸ் ஷேப்புக்கு இந்த ஹேர் ஸ்டைலை தவிர வேறு என்ன மாதிரியான ஹேர் ஸ்டைல் சூட் பண்ண நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க
இவாக்கு மோர் ஆஃப் ஓவல் டைமண்ட் ஷேப் ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து எப்பவும் நடு பார்ட்டிங் செய்யாமல் சைட் பார்ட்டிங் அது செய்கிறது அவாக்கு சூட் பண்ணணும் அதே நேரம் அவருக்கு நல்ல சீக் போன்ஸ் இருக்குது ஸோ அதை கொஞ்சம் ஹைலைட் பண்ணலாம் ஸோ அதுகளை ஹைலைட் பண்ணி வெரி லைட் கான்டூரிங் தான் வாக்கு தேவை பெருசாக கான்டூரிங் வாழ்க்கை தேவையில்லை வெரி லைட்டாக கான்டூர் பண்ணி விட்டா சரி
ஓகே பர்ஃபெக்ட் ஸோ உங்களோட இன்னொரு மாடல் நீங்கள் வச்சிருக்கீங்க ரைட் ஃபார் பிகாஸ் யூ டூ பிரைடல் மேக்கப் as well ஓகே ஸோ லெட்ஸ் see உங்களோட செகண்ட் மாடல் அண்ட் what is your first model's name Babina thank you very much Babina and then let's meet the second model right now
okay
ஓகே ஷோபனா உங்களோட செகண்ட் மாடலை பற்றி சொல்ல முடியுமா
இந்த அடுத்த மாடல் வந்து திவ்யா கூட ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் லுக் இது வந்து அவன்கிட்ட கொஞ்சம் பார்ட்டி மேக்கப் இவன்கிட்ட கொஞ்சம் ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் வெட்டிங் அதற்கு போகக்கூடிய லுக் க்ளோஸ் யூர் ஐஸ் ஓகே ஸோ ஐ ஷேடோ அவன்கிட்ட ஒரு காப்பர் கோல்டு அது ஒரு மெஜந்தா மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி இருக்குது அது தவிர ஜுவல்லரி வந்து ரொம்ப ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் jewelry அதை தவிர மல்லிகைப்பூ and then waist chain and her full saree look
so இப்போ இதுல என்ன இன்ட்ரஸ்டிங் சொன்னா இந்த saree வந்து has about 3-4 different colors போய் கொண்டிருக்குது ரைட் அப்ப இப்படி ஒரு saree ஒரு client கொண்டு வரீங்களே நீங்கள் என்னென்ன சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க என்ன ஐ ஷேடோக்கு எந்த கலரை நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க இல்ல வேற என்ன கலர்ஸ் நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணி இருப்பீங்க இந்த
கூடுதலா நீங்கள் எந்த கலர் குறைவா இருக்குதோ அந்த கலர் தான் கூட நீங்கள் ஐஸ்க்கு சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க அதே நேரம் அவுட்ஃபிட் கலர் நீங்க கூட லிப்ஸுக்கு சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க ஸோ சும்மா உங்களை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க ரெட் டாப் போட்டிருக்கீங்க ரெட் லிப்ஸ்டிக் போட்டிருக்கீங்க அதே மாதிரி இவன் கொஞ்சம் டார்க் கலர் வேணாமண்டால லைட் லிப்ஸ்டிக் நாட் டூ டார்க் அண்ட் தென் க்ரீன் போட்டிருக்கலாம் ஐ ஷேடோவுக்கு பட் ஷி வாண்ட் மோர் ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் லுக் ஸோ மோர் பிங்க்ஸ் மெஜந்தாஸ்க்குள்ள போனான் எல்லாட்டி க்ரீன் கம்பைன் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம்
ஓகே சோ இப்போ கரண்ட் ட்ரெண்ட்ல வந்து இப்போ வெட்டிங்ஸ்க்கு வந்து இப்படியான லுக்குக்கு தான் போயிடுமா இல்ல இஸ் தேர் எனிதிங் எல்ஸ்
இப்போ ஜுவல்லரி வைஸ் இந்த இப்படியான ஜுவல்லரி தான் இப்போ ஃபேஷன்ல வந்திருக்குது நியூ ட்ரெண்ட் அதை தவிர மேக்கப் லாட் ஆஃப் கேர்ள்ஸ் இப்போ ஐ ஷேடோல நிறைய கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்றாங்க ஐ ஷேடோ முந்தி நாங்கள் வடிவா இருந்தா காணும் ஓகே என்ற மாதிரி பட் இப்போ கூட ஐ மேக்கப்ல நிறைய இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் காட்டினோம் நிறைய பேர் ஸோ அதுதான் இப்ப கூட டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்றது
thank you Shobana
thank you
Enhanced Beauty by Shobana beautiful models and thank you for sponsoring Let's Talk episode சரி நேயர்களே லெட்ஸ் டாக் எபிசோட் எண்டுக்கு நாங்கள் வந்துட்டோம் ஒரு முறை மாதிரி இந்த எபிசோட் இந்த டாப்பிக்கையும் நீங்கள் என்ஜாய் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்கள் என்று நாங்கள் நம்புகிறோம் என்னுடைய பேனல் மெம்பர்ஸ் வைஷ்ணா சத்யமூர்த்தி naturopathic doctor and Niroja Arlanandan from Canadian Tamil Alumni Association thank you very much ladies for joining us and thank you to Enhanced Beauty for sponsoring this episode உங்களுக்கும் ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் இருந்தால் அது கிரியேட்டிவான வேல நீங்கள் அட்வர்டைஸ் பண்ணணும் என்று நினைச்சால் call TET Studio to come on the Let's Talk show and உங்களிடமிருந்து விடைபெறுவது Sumu Sathi and TET team